All right, back on the extra point. We have officially stepped into the varsity zone. We're more than a month into the high school football season, and the best teams are starting to emerge. Tonight, we saw the two top-ranked teams in the open divisions squaring off in a dogfight. It's the top-ranked Centennial Coyotes making the trip across the valley from the west side to the east side to take on the number 2 Chandler Wolves. Do the Haka Chandler at home, but it was Centennial taking it to the Wolves in their own house. Sophomore quarterback Kanan Manna looking for Noah Carter. Centennial on the board. Great catch back of the end zone, and Ricky Munoz had a big first half. 2 touchdown scores for Centennial. Here he is running right in your living room. Centennial up 26-0 on the road, stunning Chandler in the first half. And after blocking a punt, I believe Hayden Allen got a hand on it right here. Yeah, we've got a stunner, but back would come Chandler. Justice Spann, a touchdown catch. Look at this. And then watch Jackson Branch haul it in. The beautiful throw from Blake Heffron. It's a 2-score game. Under 3 minutes to go. Chandler driving. Heffron changes the play, calls his own number, and he gets in. The 2-point conversion is good. It's 29-26. Centennial would get the ball back. They would have to kill the clock, and they would. Kenneth Worthy had a great catch to seal it, and it's Richard Taylor's Coyotes hanging on the road and getting a hard-fought win at Chandler to stay number 1.
I didn't expect Chandler to lay down. They came back very strong, and it was a great game. I think I would have paid to see it.
Yeah, it was very physical.
It was very physical on both sides.
I think that we did everything that we needed to do in our game plan to succeed, and I think our offense did what they needed to do too.
Yeah, you can't.
Yeah, we might see that one down the road in the playoffs. Another powerhouse matchup tonight. Basha visiting Hamilton. Again, 2 top 5 ranked teams. Hamilton trails by 2 scores near the goal line. Beckham Palant throws a fade to legend Bernard, and that's a legendary catch. He had a legendary night. The Huskies still trail 14-7. Basha answers back, the defending Open Division champs. Damon Williams Jr., the laser throw over the middle. This is Jalen Hardwick taking it all the way to the other end. Basha goes up 21-7 on the road at Chandler Hamilton, but the Huskies found a way to come back, jumping ahead in the second half. It's Palant putting it up, and guess who? Legend Bernard. You see why he's a legend. Making a couple nice catches here, getting the end zone. Hamilton comes back to go up 30-28. Time was ticking down. Basha would line up a field goal to try to tie things and send it to overtime. Timothy Tynan is true, and we go to overtime. We show the final score, but it wasn't done with our highlights. Things went back and forth. Finally in double OT, Hamilton going for 2, trying to win it, and the ball falls incomplete. Another thriller. Basha, another road team, goes on the road and holds on to win this thing in double OT, 45-44.
Hats off to Hamilton. They got after us in the second half pretty good, to be honest with you. We just found a way to finish. Well, we're never out of a play. That's the whole thing. We're never out of a play because he can make things happen, and it's just tough to handle, right? And so he makes coaches like me look good.
Man, I can't wait for the playoffs. Maybe the best team in Arizona, Liberty, at Pinnacle tonight in North Phoenix. Lions only needed 2 plays to get on the board. Navi Bruzon connects with Braylon Gardner in stride. 80 yards to the end zone, and Liberty just like that in the blink of an eye is up 7-0. Next drive for Liberty, and again, Bruzon is going to find Gardner again, and this time a little closer, 13 yards for the score. Liberty up 15-0 after a 2-point conversion. First quarter woes continue for the Pioneers, though. Lions will score from 80 yards again. This time it's rushing. John Wilson is gone. John is gone. He takes the handoff and makes a cut. Liberty ran all over the Pioneers tonight, 57-19 the final score. We go back to Chandler. Castile hosting Perry. The Colts led 3-0 at halftime, but the Pumas came roaring back. Brock Purdy's alma mater, third quarter after a couple more field goals. Perry quarterback, love this name, Diesel Taylor revs up, unleashes a long bomb to Colton Coleman, and Coleman turns out the lights. Brock Purdy would be proud of that one. Perry leads 10-6, and after another Perry touchdown, the Colts, well, they start bucking. Braden Green takes the handoff up the middle and gets in the end zone. Castile makes it 17-12 after failing on the 2-point contempt. Then things get worse for the Colts. The following kickoff, L.J. Walker drops the ball at first, picks up a head of steam, gets to the first wave of the defenders. 2 more would-be tacklers couldn't bring him down. Walker gets to running. He goes 97 yards all the way to the end zone. Castile just couldn't recover. Perry goes on to win 31-12. Let's go to the west side. Battle of the west side. The alternative snake pit, the Verado Vipers visiting the Cactus Cobras. Verado down by a score at the half, but takes the lead on a 53-yard pass from Chase Giesler to Jordan Hillier. The Vipers of Verado lead 17-14. Cactus wanted to avoid an L on homecoming. Could they answer back? Antonio Casillas rolls to his right. He finds Javon Clemens, and the Cobras lead at home 21-17. Final quarter, Cactus trying to put the game away. Casillas finds Nico Boncourt Montoya on the goal line to solidify the 27-17 homecoming win. Let's head to Scottsdale. Classic Arizona high school rivalry. It's Saguaro in their green on green night, taking on Chaparral. Pick it up. Saguaro leading by a touchdown. Jaden Matthews waltzes across the line for the score. And the SaberCats up 14-0 at home. Later in the third, Saguaro threatening to score again. Joseph Clark, the fourth, wearing the number 4, takes a direct snap and takes it directly to the end zone for a 21-0 lead. For Saguaro, the Firebirds would get it going late, but Saguaro holds on 38-28. To the air, let's get some skylights now. The AZ family chopper making a stop over Higley, hosting ALA Gilbert North. First quarter, you have to see this catch. ALA Gilbert North taking over on downs. Connor White takes the snap, lobs it. Brandon Phelps, and Phelps brings it in with one hand. The defenders were stunned. He goes 48 yards to the touchdown. The Eagles lead 9-0. Higley had an answer. Daxon Hall takes a handoff, busts through the line, brushes off a defender, and fights his way inside the 20-yard line. A couple plays later, watch Caden Milner, number 2, line up in the slot. He goes in motion, catches a swing pass, and throws a pass of his own. Jaden Taylor is wide open in the end zone. A receiver throwing to his fellow receiver. The Knights convert the 2-point conversion, make it a 1-point game. Higley goes on to win 49-29. Back to Scottsdale, over to Horizon High School, hosting Notre Dame Prep. Indy Prep trying to dig out of a 14-point deficit. Noah Trigueros takes a snap, scrambles to avoid the pressure, trying to make something happen, but Tanner Newt has plans of his own. He makes the interception. We go to the final minute of the game now. After Newt is dragged down, Notre Dame Prep trying to make something happen, and take a look at the effort by Trigueros. This guy just won't give up, breaking tackle after tackle after tackle, 4 of them. He avoids being sacked for 16 seconds before finding Alec Eckham. Where's Alex Eckham? For the long completion. We gotta love the heart, but it doesn't help them get on the scoreboard, and Horizon holds on at home 41-24, but love the effort right there. Let's go to Arcadia. Big showdown in 4A. Mesquite making the trip from Gilbert. Opening kickoff, the Titan strike. Brady forced from his own 4-yard line. The young man can fly up the far sideline, and he is gone. He scored twice and threw a touchdown pass last week. What do you see what he did this week? But first, Mesquite gets on the board as Arcadia kind of gotten a little bit of a lull right there. Ethan Crowell is in the right spot and picks off the tip. Mesquite would take a 17-7 lead, but Arcadia regrouped in the second half, and look at Forrest Rumble. Again, he threw a touchdown last week, threw another touchdown this week. He scored 3 times. Another house call here from long distance, 30-17, the final score. Midtown showdown in Phoenix. North hosting Camelback. First quarter, North comes out with some trickeration. A reverse pass, and wide receiver Angel Herrera finds A.T. DeSamis wide open to the end zone, and North goes up 7-0. Camelback offense comes back. Quarterback Rocco Mortensen. He's going to throw it up, and some North DBs tip it. Look at Cayman Knight. Makes a great catch. Put that on the plays of the year. The very next play, Rocco rolls out and is intercepted in the end zone by Ryan Jordan. Camelback comes back from the turnover, and Rocco would get it tonight, and he would find the end zone. But North is actually going to hold on this one. A 27-26 victory in the Midtown Showdown, and we're coming right back here on the Extra Point.